The night air over Miami carried a sense of inevitability, tension, and history all at once as the 2026 World Baseball Classic reached its dramatic climax inside loanDepot Park. Two baseball powerhouses, the Venezuela national baseball team and the United States national baseball team, stood on opposite sides of the diamond, each carrying the weight of expectation, pride, and legacy. What followed was not just a championship game, but a defining moment in international baseball history, as Venezuela edged the United States 3-2 in a heart-stopping contest to capture its first-ever World Baseball Classic title, rewriting decades of near misses into a single night of triumph. From the opening pitch, the atmosphere was electric. A sellout crowd leaned heavily in favor of Venezuela, their chants and energy turning Miami into what felt like Caracas by the sea. The stakes were immense. For the United States, it was an opportunity to reclaim dominance after falling short in the previous edition. For Venezuela, it was a chance to finally break through, a nation rich in baseball talent, yet without a World Baseball Classic crown to its name. The matchup symbolized not just a contest between two teams, but a clash of baseball cultures, styles, and emotional stakes that extended far beyond the field. On the mound, the duel began with precision and discipline. Venezuela handed the ball to Eduardo Rodriguez, a seasoned left-hander known for his poise under pressure, while the United States countered with Nolan McLean, a rising talent tasked with containing one of the most dangerous lineups in the tournament. The early innings unfolded as a tense chess match, with both pitchers navigating through high-stakes at-bats and minimizing damage. Every pitch carried weight, every swing echoed with the possibility of shifting momentum. It was Venezuela that struck first, breaking the deadlock in the third inning. With runners in scoring position and the pressure mounting, Michael Garcia delivered a sacrifice fly that brought home the game's opening run. It was not a thunderous moment, but a calculated one, a small but significant step toward history. The Venezuelan dugout erupted, sensing that the momentum had begun to tilt in their favor. As the innings progressed, Venezuela continued to press. In the fifth inning, Wiley Abreu launched a solo home run that soared into the Miami night, doubling the lead and igniting the crowd into a frenzy. At 2-0, Venezuela appeared firmly in control, their pitching staff executing with precision and their defense holding steady against a star-studded American lineup that struggled to find its rhythm. The United States, however, is never a team that fades quietly. Packed with Major League Baseball stars, the American roster carried both firepower and resilience. For much of the game, they had been stifled, limited to minimal offensive production by Venezuela's disciplined pitching. Yet, in the eighth inning, the tide turned dramatically. With tension at its peak, Bryce Harper stepped to the plate and delivered a moment of brilliance. A towering two-run home run that tied the game at 2-2 and sent shockwaves through the stadium. For a brief moment, it seemed as though the narrative had shifted. The United States, with its deep roster and championship pedigree, had clawed its way back into contention. The Venezuelan crowd fell silent, replaced by a surge of American momentum. The game, once seemingly under control, had become a coin toss heading into the final inning. But championship teams are defined not by how they lead, but by how they respond. In the top of the ninth inning, Venezuela demonstrated the composure and execution that had carried them throughout the tournament. Luis Arraez worked a crucial walk, setting the stage for what would become the defining sequence of the game. Pinch runner Javier Sonoja entered and immediately injected energy, stealing second base with precision and daring. Then came the moment that would be etched into Venezuelan sports history forever. Eugenio Suarez stepped into the batter's box, the weight of a nation resting on his shoulders. With a swing that blended timing, power, and destiny, Suarez drove a double into the outfield, bringing Sonoja home and restoring Venezuela's lead at 3-2. The Venezuelan dugout erupted. Players leapt from the bench, fists raised, eyes wide with disbelief and joy. It was a moment of pure sporting drama, a culmination of years of effort, heartbreak, and hope. The lead was theirs again, but one final challenge remained. In the bottom of the ninth inning, the United States had one last chance. The pressure now shifted entirely onto Venezuela's bullpen, and specifically onto Daniel Palencia, who was tasked with securing the final 3 outs. Facing a lineup filled with elite hitters, Palencia delivered a performance of remarkable composure. Pitch by pitch, he dismantled the American hopes, retiring the side and sealing the victory with authority. As the final out was recorded, The stadium erupted into a sea of celebration. Venezuelan players poured onto the field, embracing, shouting, and falling to their knees in disbelief. It was more than just a win, it was a moment of national pride, a symbol of resilience, and a testament to the country's deep-rooted passion for baseball. The significance of the victory extended far beyond the scoreboard. For Venezuela, this was the culmination of years of near misses and unfulfilled promise. Despite producing countless major league stars, the national team had never captured the World Baseball Classic title, until now. This triumph placed them among the elite nations of international baseball and cemented their legacy on the global stage. Across Venezuela, celebrations erupted almost instantly. Streets filled with cheering fans, flags waved proudly, and the victory became a unifying moment for a nation that has faced its share of challenges. The government even declared a national holiday to commemorate the achievement, underscoring the profound impact of the win on the country's collective spirit. For the United States, the loss was a bitter disappointment. Despite boasting one of the most talented rosters in the tournament, they fell just short once again, marking their second consecutive runner-up finish. The defeat highlighted both the competitiveness of international baseball and the growing strength of teams like Venezuela, which continue to challenge traditional powerhouses. Individually, the tournament produced standout performances that will be remembered for years to come. Michael Garcia was named the tournament's most valuable player, a recognition of his consistent excellence and crucial contributions throughout the competition. Meanwhile, players like Suarez, Rodriguez, and Palencia delivered in the biggest moments, embodying the spirit and determination that defined Venezuela's championship run. The path to the final itself was a testament to Venezuela's strength. They navigated a challenging tournament field, defeating formidable opponents including Japan and Italy en route to the championship game. Each victory built momentum, confidence, and belief, qualities that ultimately carried them to the title. Beyond the immediate celebration, the impact of this victory is likely to resonate for years to come. It serves as inspiration for young players across Venezuela, reinforcing the idea that their dreams are attainable on the global stage. It also underscores the growing parity in international baseball, where talent and determination can overcome even the most star-studded lineups.